you hear that? Oh my god.
There's footsteps in, but there's no footsteps out.
You cannot run from this, it will find you.
This woman, same things happen to her.
Oh god. I feel it breathing on me.
Looks like something big here.
You stop following me with the camera!
I'm in control.
Paranormal Activity, rated R.
Please, 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 please.
This is my review for Paranormal Activity, completed in 2007 but released in 2009. This is one of those movies where all the interest and hype was built up using the internet, through among other things viral marketing. This straight away brings to mind Cloverfield from early in last year. A movie that, despite a few shortcomings and issues I have with it, I did love that movie, and I just had a hell of a lot of fun watching it, and I've seen it many times since. Paranormal Activity is similar to Cloverfield for its use of handheld camera footage. Another reason I wanted to see Paranormal Activity was that, as I've said in other reviews before, when it comes to horror, I'm a big fan of the more creepy psychological horror films, so this seemed straight down my street. That's why it's so strange that overall, though I did like and respect what they were trying to do, I didn't get all that scared. Now first off, I would like to point out that one reason this may be is that I didn't see it with a great audience. There was a lot of annoying teenagers messing about, quite cynical audience. I think a few had already seen the film before and were doing loud, over-the-top reactions to scares followed by fits of laughter. This film takes a good while to get going, and some of the early moments where they try to build up the scares are so small and insignificant that they're not scary and fairly laughable, like the door moving slightly. It just takes too long to build up. Bigger things should have started happening a lot earlier. I was less creeped out by the more out of this world paranormal stuff, like the bed moving. That didn't really bother me that much, the bed sheets. However, the stuff that did creep me out and scare me was the stuff that could be more real, like it's a real person. For example, the way they had the camera set up, which I'm sure you've all seen, it's on the poster, was that the door to their room is open, so you can see their upper hallway, stairs, and part of their living room down the stairs. When you see like a light go on down the stairs or a shadow pass through the door, that scared me because that could be an intruder or a real physical threat, like a robber, like somebody real. Some of the moments of Katie standing up for hours on end in the room was creepy, and the final moments of the film were pretty damn scary. I've also seen the original ending to the film, which is very different, but I feel more in tone to the rest of the movie, and worth checking out if you can find it. The acting is pretty good, and they are believable as a couple. Also, just one last point kind of here, in relation to Cloverfield, it did show up something about Cloverfield that's kind of wrong about Cloverfield. Two things really. One, the camera work on Cloverfield, which I did think at the time, is way too good and way too steady. Hood, who was the character at the camera, would have had to be running with the camera stuck to his head to get those shots. It would have been better almost if they'd just gone, this isn't a person with a camera, it's just you see it through his eyes. That would have been better, because that's pretty much what it is, Cloverfield. Though I do like it, don't get me wrong, I think Cloverfield's amazing, but still. The second point is the camera itself. Though the camera in Paranormal Activity looks nice when you see it in shot through the camera, the quality is lower than Cloverfield, which I think helps you engage more as an audience that this might be real. All in all, I just wish it could have scared me more. However, it was a good movie. It was funny in places and creepy enough when it was creepy. I think this movie will benefit a lot from a DVD release. I personally think it will become 10 times, maybe 20 times more scary when you're watching it in your own house, given the setting, of course. I'm not sure this will make my top 10 of the year, but it'll be close. It'll be like 12 or 13 on the list. On a separate note, I am working on my top favourite films of the decade list. I'm not too sure exactly how I'll do this yet. Original idea was posting a video for each year, like favourites from 2000, 2001, 2002, and not just list them in a list, actually pick 10, even if it has to be parts, and actually talk about them. And I may feel at the end, if I have enough time, I'll do an overall top 10 of the decade from all those years combined, if I feel that I'm brave enough to do it, because it will take a lot of thinking, or have the time. So stick around for those. I don't know when I'll do them, but hopefully I'll do them soon. See ya.